Please pull the red... Now push the red throttle to pick a letter. Use the green action lever to move on to the next letter. When you finish your name, pull Thomas's whistle. When you see the right letter, move the green action lever to go on to the next one. When your name's finished, pull my whistle. Are you awake, Toby?
Yes, Thomas, I am. I wonder what job the Fat Controller will have for us today, Thomas.
I don't know, Toby, but I can't wait to see what adventures we'll have. Hello there. Welcome to my office. Please come in. Are you here to help Thomas and his friends to be really useful? I'm so glad that you've come to help. There's so much to do. First, you must learn how to drive Thomas. Let's go to the orchard where Thomas is waiting to begin. Do you want to learn how to drive? Yes, I want to learn. When you've learned to drive Thomas, you can help him to be a really useful engine, and you'll be able to drive him all over the island of Sodor. Oh, please learn to drive me. I like exploring the island and having adventures. First, let's see what this red lever does. It's called the throttle. When you push the throttle like this, Thomas moves forwards. When you pull the throttle straight up like this, Thomas stops. If you pull it towards you like this, Thomas moves backward. Now it's your turn. Drive Thomas. Hooray! I think you're going to be a very good driver. Hooray! Now you can drive me forwards and backwards. We'll soon be able to start our adventure. Oh dear, the ducks have flown onto the track. Thomas doesn't want to hurt the ducks, but he can make them fly away. This is Thomas's whistle. We need to get rid of those ducks. Try pulling the yellow lever to blow Thomas's whistle. Splendid. Now drive Thomas over the bridge and up the track. When you want Thomas to drive on a different track, you'll have to change the points. The green action lever changes the points so you can choose the right track. That's good. The points have changed and now you can drive me to the troublesome truck. Well done. Now pull the whistle and Thomas will couple up the troublesome truck. That's right. Now I can pull the troublesome truck. Look, here's Trevor.
Hello, Thomas. Come over here and talk to me.
Why not drive Thomas into the siding close to...
What a good driver you have, Thomas.
Hello, Trevor. What are you doing here?
Nothing. I'm enjoying this lovely sunny day.
Well, I'm going to have a busy day, Trevor. I'm sure I'll have lots of adventures with my new driver. If you're not sure how to do it, press the Thomas button like this and Thomas will help. Yes, press the Thomas button any time you want me to speak to you. I'll always have something to say and I'll... Well, please push the red throttle. Please pull the red throttle to... Splendid. You're nearly ready to help Thomas to be... You're a first-class driver. You can stay here and practice driving Thomas. Now that you have learned how to drive Thomas, we can start work at the engine sheds. If you want to stop playing, look for a red flag like this to bring you back there. Hello, Thomas. There are lots of jobs to do on the island today and I really need your help. I like to be busy, sir, and so does my driver. We can start work straight away, sir. Thomas is waiting on the turntable. You can move the turntable left or right with your action lever. Move the turntable to choose what you would like to do. Take important supplies to the airport. There are important supplies to deliver at the airport near Elsbridge Station. You could go there to find out how you can help. Hooray! We're at Elsbridge Station. Everybody will be waiting for us in the sidings. Hello, Thomas. Are you going to the harbour by any chance? Yes, I am, Harold. Is there anything I can get for you? It would be helpful if you could bring the fuel wagon for me. Of course I will, Harold. I'll get back as fast as I can. I wonder if anybody else needs help.
There you are, Thomas. Just the engine I need to see.
Is there something I can do to help you, Bertie?
Yes, please, Thomas. Would you bring the mechanic to fix my tyre?
Yes, of course, Bertie. I'll bring him as fast as I can.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Caroline. What can I do to help you?
I've so much to do, Thomas, but I can't drive with an empty tank. Could you bring the fuel wagon for me, please?
Don't worry, Caroline. I'll bring it for you as soon as I can. Change the points to tell me which way to go, to Wellsworth Station or Culdee Fell Station. Stop and change the points if you want me to go to the town, Wellsworth Station. We're coming to the Wellsworth Station junction. We need to bring supplies from the station by the harbour. This is the junction to Brendam, the harbour station. We need to bring supplies from the station by the harbour. The mechanic's waiting for us. Let's blow the whistle. Pull the red throttle, please. I need to go backward just a little. Now what do I need? Fuel for Harold. A fuel wagon for Harold. Now what do I need? Fuel for Caroline. This fuel's for Caroline. Change the points here if you want us to race Bertie. Change the points to tell me which way to go, to Wellsworth Station or the engine sheds. We'll be at the airport very soon, arriving at Elsbridge Station on time. Stop and change the points if you want me to go to the town, Wellsworth Station. We're near the airport now. Here's the junction to Elsbridge Station. We'll soon be at Elsbridge, the Elsbridge Station at last. We'd better go to the siding straight away. Thomas, you're back again. I'm very pleased to see you. I hope this is exactly what you wanted, Harold. Thomas, you're back again. I'm very pleased to see you. I hope this is exactly what you wanted, Harold.
Thomas, you're such a helpful engine. Thank you so much.
I'm glad I was able to help, Caroline.
Oh, thank you, Thomas. I'm so pleased you were able to help. Perhaps rails. Well, Thomas, you've done a great job at the airport today.
I'm glad you think so, Bertie. Even big red buses sometimes need help from a little engine like me. It was a very important job bringing all those supplies from Brendam Station. I wonder what our next job will be. Well done. That was a really useful job collecting and delivering all those important supplies. Your airport certificate is on the wall in my office. Thomas is on the turntable. You can move the turntable, drive around, drive Thomas this way. Important supply. Well done for collecting important supplies and delivering them to the airport. If you'd like to know my book to go back to the engine. Shunting at the airport. The lost mail truck. Devious Diesel has hidden the mail truck somewhere on the island. Drive Thomas to find the mail truck and then help sort the mail. Let's find the mail truck. Push the red throttle forward to drive round the island to find it. This junction goes to the mailbag snag game. We can go towards Elsbridge, the airport station, or Brendam, the harbour station. Change the points to tell me which way to go. We're coming to the Wellsworth station junction. I do hope we can find Devious Diesel and help to deliver all the mail bags. This is the junction to Brendam, the harbour station. I wonder, is everything all right, Thomas? Oh, yes, sir. I'm enjoying my work. Well, it's a very busy day, so off you go, Thomas. It'll be really useful if we can find the mail truck and deliver all the mail bags for the Fat Controller. We're close to the mountain. Culdifell Station Junction, here it is. We haven't seen Devious Diesel yet. Where can he be? If you want to play the Troublesome Trucks game, change the points here. That's the way to Elsbridge, and there's a letter near the track. Please change the points if you want me to go that way. Change the points at this junction if you want to play the Sidings Maze game. Hooray! Here's the mail truck. We found it at last. I can just go back. Now we need to drive to the town and find the delivery bay. Push my throttle to make me go forwards, please. There's a junction to Wellsworth Station and to Culdifell Station. Change the points to tell me which way to go. Wellsworth, a town station, here we come. I'm sure the Fat Controller will be very pleased. Here's the junction to the mailbag snack game. Here we are at the town station. Please drive me to the delivery bay. It's down the side.
I hope you'll help to sort the mail bags. Use your action lever to move the mail chute over the engine where the mail bag belongs. Then drive the mail truck over the chute and blow your whistle.
Why is a little engine like you pulling the mail truck, Thomas?
Because Devious Diesel took the mail truck, and the Fat Controller sent me to find it, and...
Hurry up, Thomas. As soon as the mail bags are loaded, I can deliver them. And then perhaps the Fat Controller will give me a proper engine job to do.
I'm glad you're here, Thomas. I hope you'll help to sort the mail bags. Use your action lever to move the mail chute over the engine where the mail bag belongs. Then drive the mail truck over the chute and blow your whistle. Where's the first bag going?
The first is going to Elsbridge, the airport station. A mail bag for Culdifell, the mountain station. Brendam, the harbour station, next bag. This one's for Culdifell, the mountain station. Brendam, the harbour station, next bag. The next bag's for Elsbridge, the airport station. This one's for Culdee Fell, the mountain station. This one's for Culdee Fell, the mountain station.
What a great job we're doing.
A mailbag for the airport station.
Great work.
A mailbag for Culdee Fell, the mountain station.
What a great job we're doing.
Brendam, the harbour station next.
Yes, that's mine.
Next one for Elsbridge, the airport station. Another bag? I don't like delivering mailbags. It's not a job for a splendid red engine like me. A mailbag for the airport station.
What a great job we're doing.
Brendam, the harbour station.
Great work.
The last one's for Brendam, the harbour station.
Finished. We'll soon be on our way.
I'm glad all the mail is sorted, Edward.
Thomas has done a very good job. Hooray for Thomas!
Goodbye, everyone.
It's a good job Thomas found the mail truck. Isn't it, Percy?
Yes, Edward. Everyone will be waiting for their letters, and we can deliver them now thanks to Thomas and his driver.
I'm glad the job's finished at last. I want to go home now, Thomas.
What an exciting time we had looking for the lost mail truck. But I'd better go back to the engine sheds now to find another job to do. What an excellent job you've done. You found the mail truck and you helped to sort the mailbags for Percy, Edward and James. Thank you. I've put your mail truck certificate on the wall in my office. Thomas helped to repair the landslide. Drive Thomas this way. The missing mail truck. Well done for finding the missing mail truck and delivering the mail. If you'd like to print... No, don't print to go back to the end. Shunt the lot helped to repair the landslide. There's been a landslide at the mountain station Culdee Fell. The railway track's broken so Percy can't deliver the coal. Harold and Toby need your help to rebuild the track. Culdee Fell, the mountain station, we're here. I'd better take a look in the sidings.
I'm glad the Fat Controller has sent an engine to help us, Thomas. But I thought he'd send a bigger engine than you.
You'll soon have those stones up the mountain, Thomas. I'm waiting for you, Thomas. Whistle to let me know when I can start unloading the stones. It's hard work, Harold, for me and the troublesome truck. This is the last stone, Thomas. I'm ready for another load now. Yes, Harold, but I'll have to give this empty troublesome truck to James first. I'm ready to unload the stones as soon as you get to the top of the mountain. I hope so, Harold. This troublesome truck is very heavy.
Can you manage the job, Thomas, or do you need my help?
No, thank you, Percy. I think we're doing very well.
Harold works very hard, doesn't he, Thomas? Can you manage the job, Thomas, or do you need my help?
No, thank you, Percy. I think we're doing very well. You must have used a lot of water climbing up the mountain, Thomas. Yes, Harold. Perhaps I'd better get some more at the water tower. You'll soon have those stones up the mountain, Thomas. It's hard work, Harold, for me and the troublesome truck.
Hurry down the mountain, Thomas. I've come to take away a troublesome truck.
I'm on my way, James. I've repaired the viaduct now, Thomas. What's the next job to do, Harold? I'm ready to lay the track now. Could you bring the pieces of track for me, please? Yes, Harold, they're in the sidings. I'll follow Toby.
Thomas, what a surprise! What are you doing here?
I'm helping Harold at the landslide, Cranky, and he's asked me to bring some pieces of track to repair the railway.
Well, I'm very busy, Thomas, but I suppose I can find time to load the track. Where's your flatbed?
Flatbed? Oh, yes, I can see some over there. I'll go and get one.
Aren't you glad that I'm here to help you, Thomas? This is a big job, you know.
Thank you, Cranky. I'm sure I couldn't load the track without you.
Does James like pulling troublesome trucks, Thomas? I'm sure he wouldn't like to get his paint dirty. Aren't you glad that I'm here to help you, Thomas? This is a big job, you know.
Thank you, Cranky. I'm sure I couldn't load the track without you.
It's a good thing I'm here, Thomas. You couldn't do this by yourself.
I'm very happy to have your help, Cranky. Thank you.
I'm glad you're back, Thomas.
I came back as fast as I could, Percy, and I've brought the track to repair the railway.
Well, I'm glad you're here. You'll soon be finished now, Thomas, and then I can deliver the coal.
Thomas, you can only take one flatbed up the hill, you know.
All right, you keep the others and bring them to me when I'm ready.
OK, blow your whistle to uncouple the...
Harold wants me to bring some pieces of track so he can repair the rails for Percy. Perhaps I'd better get a flatbed and ask Cranky to load some track on it. We make a good team, don't we, Thomas? Yes. Harold, Toby and James are on the team too.
Do you need water, Thomas?
Yes, I do, Toby. I need the water to keep climbing up all these mountains. The action lever in my cab fills up the tank and the water gauge shows when it's full. These pieces of track aren't as heavy as the stones, are they, Thomas? No, but we still need you to lift them into place, Harold. We make a good team, don't we, Thomas? Yes. Harold, Toby and James are on the team too.
Can Percy drive over the new rails now, Thomas?
Yes, Toby. The track's repaired and it's safe again.
Hooray! Hooray! Now I can get back to work. Goodbye, Thomas. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, Percy. Take care.
It was a very hard job repairing the viaduct. I'm so pleased you came to help, Thomas.
It was hard, but we all worked together and we got the job done, Toby. Poor Percy had to wait a long time at the landslide, but he's on his way at last. Now, I'd better go back to the engine sheds to find another job to do. Splendid. The track's been repaired and Percy's on his way to deliver the coal. Harold couldn't have done the job without your help. Your landslide certificate's on the wall in my office. Drive Thomas this. The missing mail truck. It's a landslide. Well done for helping Harold to repair the landslide. If you'd like to... No, don't. The missing mail. To go back to the engine. Shunt the all aboard. Help get the passengers to their stations. Bertie's broken down and I need a really useful engine to help out. You can collect his passengers at Brendam, the harbour station. Annie, Clarabelle, here I am. That's good. Now I can take Annie and Clarabelle to the station platform to pick up the passengers. We're ready to go, Annie and Clarabelle, but we haven't got any passengers. I know. I'll blow my whistle so they'll know we're here. I'm sorry Bertie has a flat tyre.
Poor Bertie.
Hello there. This is the ticket office. Would you please help me give the passengers the right tickets? Good morning, madam. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could I have 2 tickets to Wellsworth, the town station?
That's right, Wellsworth, the town station. Now could you push the red throttle to print a ticket, please? That's 1 ticket print. 2 tickets to Wellsworth, the town station. That way, please. Yes, sir. Can I help you? A ticket to Cul de Fel, the mountain station, please. Cul de Fel, the mountain station. Thank you. Now, Cul de Fel, the mountain station. Here's your ticket. That way, please. Yes, madam. Which station would you like to go to?
Good morning. Could I have 2 tickets to Cul de Fel, the mountain station, please?
Cul de Fel, the mountain station. Thank you. Now we can print a ticket. Push the red throttle, please. That's 1 ticket. Here are your tickets to Cul de Fel, the mountain station. That way, please. Good morning. Where are you travelling to today, madam?
Good morning to you. 2 tickets to Caldy Fell, the mountain station, please.
Caldy Fell, the mountain station. Thank you. Now we can print it. Here are your tickets to Caldy Fell, the mountain station. That way, please. Good morning. Where are you travelling to today, sir?
A ticket to Wellsworth, the town station, please.
That's right, Wellsworth, the town station. Now could you push 1 to Wellsworth, the town station? That way, please. Good morning, sir. Where would you like to go?
Wellsworth, the town station, please.
That's right, Wellsworth, the town station. Now could you push 1 to Wellsworth, the town station? That way, please. That's the last passenger. All aboard.
Here are the passengers boarding Annie and Clarabelle.
I hope we have some nice passengers. Oh, so do I.
Now everyone's on board, just pull my whistle and then we can go. We're ready to go. Pull my whistle, please. If you want us to race Bertie, please stop and change the points here. I hope the Fat Controller thinks that I'm a very useful engine. I'm glad that we were able to help Bertie. Annie and Clarabelle like carrying passengers. I'm glad that we were able to help Bertie. I'm glad that we were able to help Bertie. Bertie's passengers wanted to go on the bus, but I'm sure they will enjoy travelling with us. I'm glad that we were able to help Bertie. Annie and Clarabelle like carrying passengers. Annie and Clarabelle like carrying passengers. I hope the Fat Controller thinks that I'm a very useful engine. I hope the Fat Controller thinks that I'm a very useful engine. Annie and Clarabelle like carrying passengers. I think rails are much better than roads, but I'm sure there are passengers who want to get out at Wellsworth, the town station. We'd better stop and pull the whistle to let them. The rest of the passengers are going to Caldy Fell, the mountain station. Perhaps we better go there next. Here's the junction to the mailbag snag game. What a busy day we're having. What a busy day we're having. I hope the Fat Controller thinks that I'm a very useful engine. I think rails are much better than roads, but Bertie doesn't agree. Bertie's passengers wanted to go on the bus, but I'm sure they will enjoy travelling with us. What a busy day we're having. I'm glad that we were able to help Bertie. What a busy day we're having. Bertie's passengers wanted to go on the bus, but I'm sure they will enjoy travelling with us. What a busy day we're having. What a busy day we're having. Annie and Clarabelle like carrying passengers. Annie and Clarabelle like carrying passengers. What a busy day we're having. I think rails are much better than roads, but Bertie doesn't agree. I hope the Fat Controller thinks that I'm a very useful engine. I think rails are much better than roads, but Bertie doesn't agree. I'm glad that we were able to help Bertie. What a busy day. Here we are at Caldy Fell, the mountain station. It's very hard work carrying passengers, and Annie and Clarabelle must be very tired. I'm so glad all the passengers arrived safely.
We really couldn't have managed without you, Thomas.
I'm glad I was able to help, but I'm very sorry for Bertie, and I do hope he'll be repaired soon.
Hooray for Thomas!
I'm glad we were able to help Bertie, but I hope he'll be repaired soon because we have lots of different jobs to do. Let's go back to the engine sheds. It's a good thing you were able to help Thomas to take Bertie's passengers to the right stations. What would they have done without you? I'll put your passenger carrying certificate on the wall in my office. Drive Thomas this way. The missing mail truck. It's a landslide. Important supplies. All aboard. Well done for helping to get Bertie's passengers all aboard and taking them to the right stations. If you'd like to print... No, don't print. To go back to the engine... Stop. Drive around the island. Go this way if you'd like to drive Thomas round the island. You can visit the stations and meet some of his friends and perhaps find more games to play. Go this way if you'd like to drive Thomas around the island. You can visit the stations to meet some of his friends and perhaps find more games to play. This is Brendam, the harbour station. Let's see if any of my friends are here. If you want to talk to Toby, use the green action lever to change the point and the red throttle to drive me to him.
Oh, Thomas, it's nice to see you. Can you stop for a chat? Oh, Thomas, it's nice to see you. Can you stop for a chat? Oh, Thomas, it's nice to see you. Can you stop for a chat?
Now, let's continue our journey around the island. Pull the red throttle, please. This is Brandon, the harbour station. Let's see if any of my friends are here. If you want to talk to Toby, use the green action lever to change the point and the red throttle to drive me to him.
Oh, Thomas, it's nice to see you. Can you stop for a chat?
No, Toby, I'm much too busy. What's wrong?
I have no work to do, and I like to be busy.
Don't worry, Toby. You're a very useful tram engine, and I'm sure the Fat Controller will find a job for you soon. Goodbye. Now, let's continue our journey around the island. Pull the red throttle, please. This tunnel leads to a game where we can race with Bertie. Pull my whistle to play the game, or use the red throttle to back me up and carry on our journey.
Where are you off to, Thomas?
I have to hurry, Bertie. I'm on my way to the station.
I'm sure I can get to the station before you do, Thomas. A big, strong bus like me is much faster than a little engine like you.
Oh, no. Engines are much faster than buses.
Well, Thomas, I think we should have a race to see who's right.
That's a good idea, Bertie. Let's start as soon as my driver pulls my whistle.
Just see how fast I am. You'll never win, Thomas. I'm winning, Thomas. I knew I could do it. Thomas is only a little engine. I'll beat him easily. Look at me, Thomas. I'm going to win. I know I can win. Thomas is only a little engine. I'll beat him easily. I'm winning, Thomas. I knew I could do it. Buses are faster than steam engines. I'm sure they are. Poor little Thomas. He can't go as fast as I can. Oh dear, Thomas is ahead. I'll have to go faster. Poor little Thomas. He can't go as fast as I can. There, Thomas. What did I tell you?
You told me roads were faster than rails, Bertie.
And I won the race, so I was right.
You did very well, Bertie. But maybe we should race again another day. I'm sure I can win next time. Would you like to try again? Set the points using the green action lever and drive me to the tunnel. Or we can continue on our journey by pushing my red throttle forwards. There's the junction to Wellsworth Station or to the engine sheds. Change the points to tell me which way to go. We're coming to the Wellsworth Station junction. I remember when Percy had some trouble at the quarry. The trucks were being silly and he pushed them too hard into the mine. The crash started a landslide and Percy was buried underneath the rocks. But luckily, he was soon rescued. Is that a sign at the side of the track? It's a surprise. Pull my whistle to see what the secret is. Here we are at Wellsworth, the town station. I hope that one of my friends is here to talk to us. Let's go and talk to James. Use the green action lever to change the points and the red throttle to drive me to him.
What are you doing here, Thomas?
You don't sound very happy, James. Is something wrong?
I came into the siding a bit too fast and I bumped into the buffers very hard.
Oh dear, what a pity, James. You'll have to be more careful in future. Goodbye. Now, let's continue our journey around the island.
Are you trying to catch me, Thomas? You can't do it, you know.
I'm not trying to catch you, Devious Diesel. But you shouldn't be throwing the mailbags around like that.
Well, you can have them, Thomas. All you have to do's pick them up.
I'd better follow him. When I go past a mailbag, I'll just whistle to pick it up. Let's go.
Watch out, Thomas. Here comes another bag. Thomas has picked up another bag. He's too clever for me.
We've got 2 bags now.
Thomas has picked up another bag. He's too clever for me. Watch out, Thomas. Here comes another bag. Watch out, Thomas. Here comes another bag. Thomas has picked up another bag. He's...
Hooray! We've got all the bags back again. We did a good job, didn't we?
You didn't catch me.
We didn't want to catch you, Devious Diesel. We only wanted to get the mailbags back again. And we did it. Well done. We collected all the mailbags. If you'd like to print this certificate, you can find it on the wall in the Fat Controller's office. That was fun. If you'd like to play the game again, use the green action lever to set the points and drive me into the tunnel. Or, if you would like to carry on exploring, just push the red throttle. Change the points to tell me which way to go, to Elsbridge Station or Brendam Station. This is Elsbridge Station. Let's see if there's anyone to talk to today. To talk to Devious Diesel, use the green action lever to change the points and the red throttle to drive me to him.
Now who's this? Oh, it's only Thomas. Just a little tank engine.
Now, let's continue our journey around the island. Pull the red throttle.
Thomas, please help me. Thomas.
Toby, is something wrong? What can I do to help?
Oh, Thomas, please come and look for me. I'm lost in the sidings and I can't find my way out.
Don't worry, Toby. Just stay where you are and I'll drive all round the sidings until I find you.
Oh, thank you, Thomas. I hope you'll find me quickly.
Hooray! We're almost out now, Toby.
What a help you've been, Thomas. I didn't like being lost at all.
Well done! We rescued Toby from the maze. If you'd like to print this certificate, you can find it on the wall in the Fat Controller's office. That was fun! If you'd like to play the game again, use the green action lever to set the points and drive me into the tunnel. Or, if you would like to carry on exploring, just push the red throttle. We're close to the mountain, Culdifell Station Junction, here it is. This junction goes to the Troublesome Trucks game.
We've run away. Thomas will be so cross.
Where have you gone, you troublesome...
Oh dear, please don't take me back to work. Oh, Thomas, I'll be good now.
What a troublesome truck you are. You'd better hope the Fat Control...
Don't be cross with us, Thomas. We won't be naughty again.
You troublesome trucks are always naughty. I'm just pleased that I found all of you.
We want to stay here, Thomas. We like to hide.
Well, Trucks, you were very naughty. But it was fun trying to find you.
Hee hee hee. Thomas isn't cross with us.
I'm not cross this time, you troublesome Trucks. But I hope you won't run away again. Would you like to try again? Set the points using the green action lever and drive me to the tunnel. Or we can continue on our journey by pushing my red throttle forwards. This tunnel leads to the game where we can round up those troublesome trucks. Pull my whistle to play the game, or use the red throttle. Here's the junction that goes to the mountain station, Culdy Fell. We're coming to Culdy Fell Station Junction. I remember when I first met Bertie the bus, we had a race. Bertie tried very hard and he almost beat me, but he had to stop at crossings and signals. I won the race and showed him that steam engines are much faster than buses. I wonder if he'd like to race again sometime. Look, there's a sign on the side of the track. It's a surprise. Pull my whistle to see what happens. Is everything all right, Thomas? Oh, yes, sir. I'm enjoying my work. Well, it's a very busy day, so off drive around the island. Yes, I do. My, wasn't that a busy day? You and Thomas have worked very hard. Thank you very much for all your help. You've been really useful. I do hope that you will come and help drive Thomas again. Goodbye.